Okay. What is she crying about? I do not know. Who is she? I do not know. What in the world is going on here? I do not know. And that's none of my business. Click. I'm sorry. Was that? I'm sorry. I believe this is the YouTube channel Nexpo. So if you want, I reacted to a few of the videos in the past, but if you want me to react, or there's a specific video you want me to react to from Nexpo, let me know that in the comment section below. Sup? Yo. Hopefully I never heard these audios before. Okay. Let's go. Hey, before we get started, the top 5, one of the audio recordings that creeped me out the most, and this is like top 5, top 10. I don't know where I heard this from before, but it was like this lady had a chimpanzee or a monkey, and I think she raised it, but somehow, some way, years go by, and the monkey or chimpanzee just ripped her face off. I don't know if she raised it or it randomly got into her house, or I don't know what happened. I don't know how she got in possession of the monkey or chimpanzee. But hearing that audio, oh my God. But all right, let's go. Hey. Oh, you stopped.
There's something inherently eerie about...
I know y'all saw me jump. Whew. Okay, let's go.
recording. The idea of listening in on a horrifying incident, a freak accident, a glance into someone's life that feels so close, yet so incredibly distant. Across the internet, there are countless disturbing happenings that have been recorded, media that we can readily view anytime we want. Yet tonight, I'd like to share with you 3 stories, not of which we can say, but of those we can't.
Let's go. I'm not gonna jump, not one bit. I meant jump from the audio recordings. That's what I meant.
It's a stormy night. August 24th, 2019. A woman named Deborah Stevens is out delivering newspapers before the world begins to wake. It's loud and intensely dangerous. As she's driving, her car suddenly begins to hydroplane. Yet instead of regaining control, the waters around her rapidly rise, sweeping her car off the road and pinning it against nearby trees.
Shit.
Realizing that she's in danger, she immediately calls her mother-in-law, panicking, pleading for any sort of help. She's informed to call the police. Surely emergency services can help her out of this, right? And so, she situates herself, dials 911, and explains to dispatch the following.
Where's your emergency? I'm an emergency, a severe emergency. I'm in a flooding. My car's veered off the road while I'm doing my newspapers, and I'm flooded over here on the end of Kincaid, and it's all the way up to my windows, and I can't get out, and I'm scared to death, ma'am. Can you please help me really
Listen, I
bad?
need you to calm down. I need you to tell me where you are.
I don't know, ma'am. I'm on the end of Kincaid down here by these apartments. There's some apartments on Kincaid. I don't know what they're called.
What color
Off
is
of
your
Park
vehicle?
Avenue. On the other side of Kincaid, at the very end of Kincaid Street, there's some apartments, and
Right. Do you have a dark blue car is what I'm asking you? What color is your vehicle?
Yeah, dark. It's gray SUV, lady, and the water's all the way up to my windows.
Okay, hold on for me. Don't hang up.
Get out and start. If you can't swim, oh. But I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know what the safest thing for her to do right now. I think not being in that car is the safest thing. I don't know.
Am I not on the phone with you trying to get you some help?
Yes, but
Okay,
I somebody get me out before I die. I'm sorry.
You're not going to die. I don't know why you're freaking out. It's okay. I know the water level is
I'm
high.
scared.
I understand that. But you freaking out doing nothing but losing your oxygen up in there. So just calm
But
down.
are they not going to come get me?
You said what? I'm sorry?
When are they going to be here?
As soon as they get there.
Or how long is that going to be before I die?
Yeah, I know.
It's something about, I understand that officers and people that's like on the phone, it's something about I understand they're supposed to de-escalate the situation. They're supposed to calm down the situation. You can't have two people yelling at the top of their lungs freaking out. Somebody has to be calm, and the other person just, they're trying to bring it down. I understand that. But at the same time, there's just something off. It's something weird about the person that's freaking out. I'm about to, then the person that's on the phone, okay, I understand what's going on. I need you to calm down. What's your name? What's going? What color is your car? Okay, hold on now. Do you have family? Like, it's something about having a full conversation at the top of your lungs, and at the same time, the other person that you're having a conversation with is like, "How you doing today? Okay, I need you to calm down. I need you to get yourself to like."
As Deborah pleads for her life, it starts to become evident that the operator, a woman named Donna Renault, is becoming a bit annoyed with her demeanor. As we know,
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, she does kind of seem annoyed, to be honest with you. But like at the same time, like the person, the water is rising. Like either the water is rising or the car is sinking. And if that person dies,
worst time, the worst line of work, even, to let emotion cloud your judgment. Deborah needs help. So where in the world is it?
Man, it's getting all the way up to my chest, and
I know the water's up to your chest. Just stay on the phone with me, and I have an office for
how you know the water's up to your chest, to her chest? How you know that? Are you out there? Can you see her? You don't know that. Check that and see. You starting to piss me off?
officer and the fire department coming out to you, so just hold on, okay?
Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm rude, but I'm
You're not
scared.
being rude. I know you're scared. Just calm down for me.
I'm scared. I've never had anything like this happen to me before.
Well, this will teach you next time. Don't drive in the water.
Couldn't see it, ma'am. I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
I don't see how you didn't see it. You had to go right over it, so.
No, ma'am. I was in the truck.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Oh, don't. she need to go ahead and just get out. I don't know if the officer's husband left. Like, she just got a divorce. I don't know if her husband left. I don't know if her wife left. I don't know what's going on with her kids. I don't know what's going on. But she need to calm that shit down.
I was in a parking lot. There was no water where I was at.
Okay.
And when I got to the end of the parking lot, I was looking for the road.
That is so. I hate when people say that. Okay. Like, don't say okay or K. Okay. Okay. Hell no. Okay. I'm gonna start saying it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Down to the main road. When I got to the main road, it was too late. There was water, and I couldn't see it fast enough.
The water just didn't appear.
As this call continues, it's evident that Renault isn't taking her seriously. A woman trapped and unable to escape her vehicle is reportedly only equivalent to the priority of a stalled vehicle. It's only midway through this call when it's finally escalated. But even then, crucial minutes have already bled by. Deborah Stevens, as we know, is running out of time.
Ma'am, please.
Hold on for me. Hold on. Ladder two.
Oh my God.
Okay, I know. Listen to me. They are in the area. They are trying to find you. They cannot find you right now. I'm trying to ping where you are, so do not.
Yeah, they probably can't find her because the water's on top of her head. I mean, it's on top of the car. By now, god damn. I'm sorry. Because now she's starting to piss me off. The officer, you pissing me off.
This 911 call is helping me pin your location, so don't hang up on me. Okay, where are you moving to? Tell me where it's going. Okay, tell me where you are.
I just want to smack that officer. Honestly, I just want to bow. Tell me where you are. How? If I can't mother clucking breathe, how the hell am I supposed? It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot for all of this. Hold on now. Hold on now. Cause see, whoo, she got my nerves. My nerves. She's starting to whoo. Ah.
Listen to me. Hold on.
That is so disturbing. Oh my God. This is a good audio, but it's disturbing.
Deborah Stevens, following this call, wouldn't make it out alive.
Oh no, she didn't. Oh, hey, that spider. Where's that spider at? Remember, it was like a little. Remember, I was trying to get that spider. I don't know where it's at now.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know, and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I need a second. Because how many more audios do we have of this? It don't really say. The title doesn't say specifically how many. Okay. That was really disturbing.
And her vehicle, a tune, swept away in one of the most heartbreaking freak accidents that I have ever listened to. About 10 minutes after this call ended, rescuers were finally able to make their way to her. However, by then, it was far too late. As it turned out, she had drowned inside, and a mother, a daughter, A friend who was simply out delivering newspapers to the public had undeservingly lost her life.
Jesus. Would she have been safer outside the car if she could swim?
Next tonight, the 911 outrage. A dispatcher on her final shift taking a call from a woman stranded in her car as floodwaters rise. She panicked, but it's what the...
In the following months, it was found that Donna Renault was coincidentally working her final shift after having submitted her 2 weeks' notice 13 days prior. To call it like it is, she displayed a remarkable lack of compassion towards someone in such a dire situation, constantly scolding and belittling Deborah in the final moments of her life. Never once did she render any sort of legitimate advice to keep her from panicking. A massive mistake, especially considering that she was dying.
The backside of these apartments over here, where these people are at, they can all see me. They're all standing out there watching them.
Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up, okay? I need you to listen to me.
God damn. Oh my God. Jesus. Miss Debbie, you're going to have to shut up.
Surprisingly, after an internal investigation, it was found that no policies were broken. No criminal action had taken place. None of what Donna Renault had done or said had violated anything. In essence, she had gotten off scot-free. And in her wake, a family devastated and shattered by an accident that never should have happened.
Okay. I understand that you're probably not supposed to be like get your feelings or feel some type of way. But at the same time, bro, like, you can tell in her voice she did not care. There's no emotion. There was no sympathy. There was no... Because let that have been one of her family members, one of her friends, one of her kids in that same situation. She probably would have acted differently. She probably would have talked differently.
Much like with Loretta Pickard, the Deborah Stevens tragedy is equal parts heartbreaking and frustrating. Both were, even if in part, victims of external circumstance. Both were helpless as they were slowly consumed by the predicament around them. Both of them should still be here today. Yet they aren't.
You got it. You got it.
We'll return after these messages.
Hell no.
All right. To be prepped. All it takes is 2 minutes in the microwave, and bam, dinner's ready.
Ew.
Head to Factor 7.
I wonder, how do ads work? Because I've had ads, I mean, not ads, promotional ads work. Because I've had promotional ads before. I've done promotional, this chair was sent to me. But I have a feeling that promotional ads work with YouTubers that don't curse as much or at all. So for like, I'ma still, curse, but it's just like I'm gonna cover like cluck, glitch. Cause I want some stuff too. I want to get some stuff too. Hold on now. I want to get like some free stuff, So, I think for like the next couple of years. No, oh God, that was even funny for me. Like I'm not about to curse for like 2-3 years. Nah, I think for like the next few weeks or months, I'm gonna try my best not to use actual curse words. If something slip out, I'm gonna try to edit it out. but I don't know. So I'm gonna try. Start with this. Did I ever curse in this video? I don't know. I curse so much, I just be forgetting. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
From WNBC TV in New York, this is Live at 5 with Jack Cafferty, Sue Simmons, and our
The year is 1986.
Right.
And on WNBC New York, a reporter named Jane Dornacker is giving her daily traffic report. Once a musician and an actress, she had found her home here in her late 30s, enthusiastically providing updates about accidents, traffic jams, what have you, to the affiliated Joey Reynolds radio show. For her, the news media was a job secure and consistent. So what could possibly, if ever, go wrong?
Oh! What could ever or possibly go wrong? You're a news reporter. Specifically, you're the person that goes out and about. You're physically out reporting the news. What could go wrong? Everything could possibly go wrong. What the hell are you talking about?
The exclusive AccuWeather forecast for our area overnight, mostly clear and cool.
At 4:44 in the afternoon on October 22nd, 1986, an Instrom F-28F helicopter operated by a company called Spectrum takes off for their daily WNBC traffic analysis. On board was 39-year-old Jane Dornacker, joined by a 30-year-old captain, Bill Pate. The flight, like so many others, was meant to be unremarkable. However, what neither of them knew was that a maintenance engineer had installed the wrong clutch to it. A severe oversight that has the potential to cause a complete loss of power to the aircraft's rotor blades.
That was definitely intentional. I don't give a crap what you talking about.
Nevertheless, the engineer was highly experienced. The helicopter appeared ready to go. However, over the next 2 minutes after takeoff, something would go horribly wrong.
The next 2 minutes? Oh my God. You don't even go nowhere in two. What do you go in 2 minutes?
This is Jane Dornacker now on the helicopter.
Thank you very much, Joy. There was indeed an accident southbound on the Major Deegan at the Marshalloo Parkway, a serious accident involving a tractor-trailer and a car. It has been pushed off to the shoulder, but now watch out there now, because another flatbed truck is going to have to come to clear it, so yield right of way. Northbound on the BQE, we spotted that disabled vehicle in the right-hand lane before the kiosk, not causing much of a backup, but further northbound there on the BQE, traffic is very heavy past the kiosk all the way over
Okay.
the LIE.
Okay, hold on. Is she reading something? When to say this? Or is this going off the top of the head? Or is this going like what she's seeing and she's speaking about what she's seeing? Because I can't imagine that she's reading fast as hell if she's reading something like off the prompter. I don't know what it's called. But she's talking mad fast. Slow it down a little bit.
Outbound Holland Tunnel, extra heavy for you right now. Earlier there was a car fire at Hudson and Canal Street. It has been cleared about heading to New Jersey. The outbound Lincoln Tunnel looks a lot better for you in New Jersey. Get the water, get the water, get the water!
Oh, I'm about to curse.
At this moment, the helicopter had struck the chain link fence of a nearby pier after rapidly nosediving and had crashed into the Hudson River.
Oh my God.
And stunned and completely confused, Joey Reynolds continues in hopes of quelling panic.
Okay, we're going to play some music here, I think. Find out what's going on with the helicopter. There's something happened there. It's 5:15, 16 till 5 on WNBC on the Joey Reynolds Show. We're taking an helicopter report from Jane Dornacker. Let's check in and see how they're doing there. And we'll come right back at you. Nothing happened with Jane. We had a helicopter report from the N-copter. Of course, once before we had this happen. A few months ago, she went down in the drink. Not she. I mean, she has a pilot. But this time she said hit the water, something like that. So we're going to find out what's going on there, so stay tuned. We hope nothing, say a little prayer, hope nothing's wrong. That's really good.
2 minutes. That's insane. 2 minutes after they lift it off?
Airlines Hawaii. 8 days, 7 nights for only $559.
We will take you back downstairs to Jerry, and we will stay up here and have reports for you as we can bring them to you. Jerry?
It's McDonald's 31st anniversary.
Cargoes of food and medicine have been flown to famine-stricken southern Sudan. The first flights...
Good evening. The Mets even the World Series. We'll have team coverage of their incredible comeback in Boston.
But first, we have a grim development in a tragedy that struck us here at NBC today. A tragedy heard by millions. WNBC traffic reporter Jane Dornacker has been pronounced dead.
Jesus.
The pilot remains in critical condition tonight.
For 15 minutes, the aircraft sat submerged in 20 feet of water.
15 minutes? Oh my. Okay!
Inside, helpless as they struggled to comprehend the reality that they found themselves thrown in. Through no fault of their own, the aircraft's brake clutch had failed, causing the rotor blades to completely seize up and leaving them with no other option but to plunge downward, down to the depths below. The pilot, Bill Pate, was severely injured from this accident. However, Jane Dornacker wasn't quite so lucky. The strangest part about this entire situation is that this wasn't even Dornacker's first encounter inside of a falling aircraft, as only 6 months prior, a helicopter that she was on board, again, had fallen from the sky.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. After the first time, I would have been done with being in the air. To be honest with you. Yup. And to be honest, the person that put in that helicopter part, I forgot what it was called. That's their fault.
Following her death, Joey Reynolds and the entire staff at WNBC were in complete shock. However, none of it compared to the loss that was experienced by Dornacker's 16-year-old daughter, Naomi.
Jesus.
Just 3 months prior, she had lost her father, and out of nowhere, now had to contend with the loss of the only other parent in her life. An unimaginable heartbreak, especially for someone at such a young age. In the end, Naomi was given a $325,000 settlement from a wrongful death lawsuit with Spectrum Helicopters.
That's it?
Some equal to nearly $1 million today.
Oh.
But even still, her life was completely shattered. She had lost everyone she loved, and she ultimately became an orphan through no fault.
That's great. Come on. What about
this incident all around?
Okay, but like what? The story isn't over yet. But I'm just saying, what happened to the guy? What happened to the person that put in that wrong part in the helicopter?
It's one of the most heartbreaking cases that I have ever researched, and I can't even begin to imagine the horror that Jane felt in her final moments. All it took was one single maintenance mistake to flip an entire family's life upside down. And I truly hope that today, Naomi is at least doing okay.
What happened to the person that put in it? What happened to the maintenance worker that put in the wrong part? I would feel bad.
It's June 2016. The world is ensnared in politics. Harambe takes over the internet.
Oh, man.
And over on YouTube, a user named Sir Daniel Fortesque uploads a video depicting a strange, eerie radio broadcast. His recording is only 1.5 minutes in length. However, in the description, he provides us with some context. name's Cody E., and I'm a swing shift security guard at a bank management building located in Utah. Inside the security office is an old AM/FM radio that belongs to my supervisor who listens to talk shows during his daytime shift. On June 16th, 2016, I was killing time before I got off work and began to play with the old radio. It was set to AM stations, and while turning the knob, scanning through stations, I came across a very creepy broadcast. After listening to it for about a minute and a half, I quickly grabbed my cell phone and began to record the audio. I could hear two voices during the broadcast. The first and most often heard is of a woman crying, in to me what sounds like fear or agony. While the woman's crying and speaking, you can hear faint words spoken from another woman or girl who sounds younger. I wrote down what I believe I hear the voices say in the recording, but if you hear something different or could make sense of audio I couldn't understand, feel free to leave it in the comments and tell me what you think of it. I don't post videos to YouTube normally, and I don't focus this channel on anything specific. I simply recorded this video from an experience I had at work and was asked by my friends to post the recording here. Thank you. The following is the OP's recording.
What? Come on, stop. I'm nervous.
I'm full scale. Ready?
If I can't understand you in the first 10 seconds, I'm hanging up. I don't got time for this. I'm sorry. Was that insensitive?
This broadcast, as we could hear, initially sounds like some sort of voicemail. A woman cries, pleads, begs for mercy. Yet throughout the entire recording, we never hear a response from whoever she's supposedly talking to. What is she crying about? Who is she? And what in the world is going on?
Okay, what is she crying about? I do not know. Who is she? I do not know. What in the world is going on here? I do not know. And that's none of my business. Click. I'm sorry. Was that? I'm sorry. Because what if you know what I mean? What if I help you out and I get clocked up in the process? Then I gotta clock you up for making me getting clocked up. I don't got time for that.
Looking up specific words from the broadcast turns up nothing. A recording of a movie or TV show? A nearly impossible dead end. This audio just exists, cast out into the endless void of the internet for all of us to chew on and to become intensely creeped out by.
So unlisted means, as far as YouTube goes, you would have to get a link, right? Somebody would have to give you the link to watch it. Right? That's what that means, right? Because it's not public, because obviously it wouldn't say anything like that. So over 54,000 people heard this audio. Probably even more because Nexpo did a story on this. Okay.
years ago, we dove into the bizarre mystery of Portland's 96.7 FM and the strange broadcasts that were emanating from it for over a year. Throughout my video, we narrowed the culprit down to a non-profit called the Community Alliance of Tenants, who, as expected, denied any involvement with it. While that's so, in that case, we were at least given a call sign, something to chew on to take the investigation deeper. Yet here, nothing. All we have is an eerie voice muddled in static, and a general location far too broad to narrow down. Given the nature of shortwave radio stations, and how anyone can broadcast anything on them given the proper equipment, I do believe that this has the potential to be someone messing around.
What?
But then again, what if it isn't? I'm curious if any of you remember anything like this taking place around Utah in 2016. I have a funny feeling that someone out there has some sort of recording related to this, and this is precisely where I need your help. What truly is the context here? What in the world is she pleading for? And most importantly, who exactly is the woman on the radio?
I don't know. I don't want to know. Is that it? That was really good. I mean, it was creepy as hell. It was really, really disturbing.
Audio. A medium so intimate, so familiar, so intensely unsettling.
I thought it was over.
A frontier where we as onlookers can allow our minds to wander, filling in the gaps of lost information with always the worst case scenario.
I thought it was over.
Tonight, you and I dove into 3 cases of the darkest audio on the internet. I hope you all enjoyed this. This was different, I know. But if you have any other suggestions for cases that would fit this mold, feel free to send them over to dtfaisubmissions@gmail.com. Once again, that's dtfaisubmissions@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you soon.
Whatever.
I love you all.
Oh, well, first of all, I really highly enjoyed this video. Granted, it was really, really disturbing and eerie and all of the above. Excuse me. And I would love to hear more audio recordings. So you go ahead and do a part 2 because this is part 1. I think by far, top 5, top 10 audio, creepiest or scariest audio recordings, or like eeriest or like disturbing, is the audio recordings of people in airplanes right before they crash. I don't know if I've seen and read online what people have said right before the plane crash, but I don't know if I can react to that. I don't, physically, I don't know if, mentally, I don't know if I don't know. I think that would be too much for me, because God, Jesus. But I definitely want him to do a part 2. But I'll see you on the next one. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you, stay happy. My family.